2 months. The start of something beautiful, hopefully.
Lower your sound quickly. I'm starting the game. Lower your volume. It's about to happen. Lower your volume. Lower it. Lower your volume. Do it now. Oh god, it's coming. Oh no. Lower your volume. Quickly. Okay, you're safe. Okay, we're good. We're through it. We made it through the lower volume section. Yeah, I'll be another couple of minutes. BRB? Hi. Hi, hi. Gotta crack open a cold Pepsi. Any Twitch primers in chat right now? Morbus gets a cut this month. You could go hashtag feed Morbus. Morbus. Feed Morbus. Feed me. Ooh. Do we have ooh? Morbus, why don't we have ooh? We need ooh. Ermrock, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Let's have a little bit of an analysis of where this game is. We're doing pretty good, I feel like. We have just sent our first wave of apostles over here towards Mali. Now, I believe Mali didn't get their own empire, their own religion. So they're probably a good target to convert first. And we could use this as a base of operations to push into the Inca. I don't know if the Inca got their own religion actually as well. Let's have a little bit of an analysis here. Yeah, no, the Inca. So I should be able to fairly simply convert these two players, especially because Mali has a relatively small empire. And yeah. Japan will be a bit of a battle, I think. As will Georgia. There'll be a few battles over here, but my hope is that these guys are fighting each other with their religion. So I'm going to go for the low-hanging fruit, like Mali, Inca, and Norway first. And I've already basically secured Norway, which should mean that I have a very strong, like, religious muscle over here to put pressure onto Japan, one or two of Japan's cities, which is fantastic. We'll have ooh with better Twitch TV updates. Nice. I assume like updates every like hour or two or every day. What's our follower belief? We have choral music, holy order, pilgrimage, and mosques. Choral music came in clutch this game. Morbus, don't link that. You'll ruin my algorithm recommendations, you jerk. Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. My algorithm. Malgorithm. Did you restart? No. This is the same game. Mr. Nubbin, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Primer. You guys have 2 days to hashtag feed Morbus. Can't just cross-link in chat. I care about my cash money, not your algorithms. That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's get started, shall we? We've got 2 settlers on the way. We've got districts coming. Ali Meadows is pumping out faith. Although, if we're doing this, is growth worth it? Possibly. Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Morbus deserved more of a festive break. I mean, we took it pretty chill this December, I feel like. Beach Bum 54, thank you very much for the Twitch tier 1. If I watch without subs or donuts, is YouTube or Twitch better per viewer? I don't mind either of those. I will watch on the platform that benefits you more. Honestly, it doesn't matter. If you're watching, you're watching. That's fine. That's totally cool. The platform you sub or donate on is whatever is the most convenient for you. That's why I stream to both. It's for more viewer choice, right? More choice you have as a viewer, the better the experience overall should be, in theory. But, you know. It's viewer, it's dealer's choice, right? Viewer's preference. Ooh, Moss Butt Pirate. Thank you for the 19 months. All right, let's get started here. We've got places to be. Hey, Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Civ 6 as Scythia, where we are going for our religious game. We have sent our first wave of apostles and double promoted apostles and missionaries off to capture the Malian Empire. Now, I think my goal here is to flip Mali, Inca, and Norway early, so that I have like religious dominance established over the three non-threats. And then, meanwhile, I'm like working on that. All the people who actually got religions are fighting each other. I'm pretty sure right now, Japan and Georgia are wasting their faith, like trying to convert each other. So if I just go convert the people who don't care about the religion victory, I feel like I'm in a really good spot to then take on the people who've wasted all their faith fighting each other. And I basically show up in the 11th hour with an extremely powerful religion ready to convert things. Now, in terms of religious status right now, Menelik is in the lead, but I'm making the most faith. In fact, I'm making double his faith. So I should very easily be able to spam out enough apostles to actually overpower him. And we're probably going to convert from the left to the right at first, and then I'll start sending more missionaries over here to Japan, and then we'll do like a flanking attack. But I think I want to send like a very, very thick stream of missionaries and apostles here to the northeast. It's probably a consideration to try to trade with people who I'm allied with, in particular Norway, for that extra faith. You see here we both get 2 faith, which is quite good for both of us. So I'm going to organize these trade routes by faith and gold. And what I also want to do is eventually plug in Visselbanken to be able to pick up that extra, like, you know, food and production and stuff like that. So if I talk... I don't have Visselbanken plugged in because I had this Diplomatic League plugged in. That makes sense to me. We'll go to the next turn. And we're getting a bunch of new missions. We actually met Kumasi, and there was a meteor shower over here. I'm pretty sure we picked up a few like free units from meteor showers and stuff like that this game. So in my opinion, proselytizer is like easily just the tier 1 promotion for any sort of apostle. And I'll be probably like doing a mixture of apostles and missionaries here. This is just like slightly more sustainable in terms of faith expenditure to make missionaries and apostles. You get the proselytizers to eliminate all of the faith in Niani or other cities or whatever, and then you use the missionaries to like fill back up whatever faith is left over. You imagine like the thing about how you have to think about these religious things is like you imagine this is like a bucket, okay, and it's like an infinite bucket. Kind of? No, it's not an infinite bucket. How do I describe this in a way that makes sense? Let me see. Is there a way I can like accurately describe this to people? Let me try. You need at least, I believe you need at least 200 religious pressure to convert a population in a city. So you can see here, Eastern Orthodoxy has exactly 1599 pressure, which means they're 1 pressure off of having converted 8 population here. So you need at least 200 pressure to capture one of these religious followers. And then if the city has more than 200 pressure per population, it'll be divided proportionally. So this is like an infinite bucket. And I want you to imagine every time your missionaries dip in and do a conversion, they'll scoop out 10% of the enemy's like religious sludge and throw it on the floor. Apostles do a better job. They do like, I can't remember what the percentage is, but it's like 20% or something like that. But if you have the proselytizer ability, they scoop out almost all of the enemy belief. It's not quite a tug of war. It's more of like an infinite bucket where in order for you to like, you know, pass and convert a population, you have to have at least 200 pressure per population to like convert each pop. So you'll see like next turn, when I am my turn, they'll go up to 8 followers of this religion. I am finishing a few extra settlers, and I'm not sure that many more settlers really does give me many advantages this game. There are cases to be made for some of these districts, and perhaps even some of the wonders. Like, for example, Hagia Sophia here is just huge. So I think I'm going to try to build Hagia Sophia, and I'm even going to buy myself some traders and plug in Visselbanken in my capital city to try to make that work. Could I plug in the 15% production bonus towards it? You know, I don't have shipyards yet, so I think I can drop naval infrastructure just for a little while, because this will speed up the rate at which I get Hagia Sophia. And Hagia Sophia would be amazing because it would give all of my missionaries and apostles +1 spread, which would make it extremely efficient. I actually forgot about wonders. I usually play the game as if wonders don't exist, so I often forget that wonders exist. It's a bit of a problem that I have when I play. Because there are actually some really, really key wonders for religious victories and tourism victories and all sorts of things like that. So if we take a look at this city here, it currently has 400 pressure. Wait, am I wrong? Is it proportional? Huh. Oh, no, sorry. Okay, I messed up. Morbus, cut out the explanation. I actually forgot how it actually works. It's not an infinite bucket. Okay. It's an infinite bucket, but there's some caveats. When a city grows, when it has no religion, it'll automatically get some pantheon pressure applied to it. I think it's 150 pressure per population or something like that. So you could tell this city grew 3 population before it ever had a religion, because 2 people follow the pantheon and there's a 450 pressure towards the pantheon. And what that means is that you add up all the total pressures and then you assign them proportionally. I actually got mixed up. I mixed up how the settler rules, or how the tourist rules work and how the religious rules work. I kind of got them mixed up in my head. No, it is just an infinite bucket, and the total amount of pressure is like votes, right? But you're basically rigging elections with your missionaries, right? And proselytizer apostles are like basically guys who go in and like just take all of the enemy votes away from the city. So you want to get as many of your votes into a city as possible because the population is assigned proportionally. So you see here, there's a total pressure in this city of 1168. When I click here, I add 200 and it's up to 363, and that's because a little bit of pressure gets taken away. And now there's 6 people following my religion. So yeah, it's fairly basic. I mixed it up because it's been a while since I played a religion game, so you can kind of forgive me for getting exactly how it works. But I just remembered, and it's fairly simple. It's fairly straightforward, and it's also fairly fun. Now, something I need to get here is I would really like to get square rigging for that +1 movement for embarked units, because that's going to significantly speed up the rate at which I can get over here and make a difference. Right now, my units can only move 1 tile. So yeah, I'm going to be taking like a mixture of proselytizer and orator for the extra 2 spreads. It's very convenient that they put the best promotion at the top. And because I'm playing Scythia, I don't need any gurus, because any combat that I do, I'll just automatically win, because I have extra combat strength. And I heal automatically when I kill enemy units. So I just win. I think 1 more conversion here should tip me over to being the prominent religion, and there it is. Perfect. Now we're up to 1500 pressure in this city. So yeah, it's an infinite bucket that you could put infinite votes into. But every time you put votes into it, you scoop out of some of your enemy votes if you're using apostles and missionaries. So you see here, enemy pressure is at 1609. When I click this, it should go down by about 160. So I click, and now enemy pressure is at 1448. So they lost about 160 pressure, because every time you use a missionary on an enemy city, you take 10% of their existing pressure from other religions away. So quite useful. I think I already have access to all of the pearls that I care about. Where am I? Where's the settler? I think I'll just get the settler into the water and then see where we take him. Yeah, we're looking for trades with Norway, ideally, because that's worth food, production, gold, and a little bit of faith. Now, it's not a huge amount of faith in the grand scheme of things. However, as we upgrade our alliance with Norway, I believe... Do your faith routes? Oh, your trade routes don't get stronger. I could have sworn your trade routes get stronger. Am I crazy? Well, maybe I'm crazy. It's probably about time I established resident embassy with a bunch of people, because I think that might encourage them to do the same with me, which would mean extra diplomatic favor for me. I am loving the fact that I have control of Auckland like this entire game, and all of my coastal tiles are like really powerful. Probably maybe you should have gone for God of the Sea, considering how coastal I was this game. But, you know, hey, these things happen. You make decisions sort of in the blindness of war. And, you know, sometimes they aren't optimal. So, here is the power of a proselytizer. We have a proselytizer here. This city has 1,300 Eastern Orthodoxy pressure. I step forward, I convert, and instantaneously, that Eastern Orthodoxy pressure is down to 300. And then I just use one missionary charge, boom. And now I'm the dominant religion, but I need to put just a little bit more votes into this voter bucket, and boom, now I'm in control of this city. So that is the power of the proselytizer, is the fact that it can completely eliminate enemy pressure here. Now, to show off the power of an apostle with the triple spread, to just kind of put that in a little bit of perspective here, I click, and I put 600 pressure in here, and I eliminated 20% of the enemy pressure. So I would say early in the game, actually, Translator is more powerful. Way more powerful, because it just gets you a lot more pressure. But the later the game goes, the more value that Proselytizer gives you, because the enemies have accumulated more pressure for you to eliminate. Are gurus ever worth it? Gurus are worth it if you're doing... if you don't get the God Seed, where you can pick your promotions, and you're going to have to do a little bit of religious fighting to keep your stuff going. Now, if you want like an insane apostle that can completely like change the state of a game by himself, you go Proselytizer Translator. These guys can like basically single-handedly convert 4 cities each, which is insane, right? But I find it's a little bit more efficient to use 2 guys. Maybe. It depends. It depends on the setup you are, but I really do think that Proselytizer Translator is just like insanely powerful. But this is kind of the downside of a religious victory. A lot of the interesting part of the game has already been done now. I've done the part that's interesting. I've set up my empire, and now it's just kind of moving religious units towards my enemy, because it's sort of like the equivalent might be that I've launched my space race project. Okay, I have launched the exoplanet expedition, and now we're just waiting for it to like arrive. Now, the one really nice thing here is that I do have an opportunity here to attack an Ethiopian apostle, and this guy is not ready to fight me. I have 149 combat strength from a combination of world religion, debater, strength from theocracy, a +4 flanking bonus because I have 2 religious units adjacent to him, and that's just absurd. Like, this is crazy. Boom. Instantaneously wipe him out, and that's a 500 pressure swing. 99% of the time. Like, it's just a huge swing to get a kill on an enemy unit, because not only do you eliminate their faith in terms of like actual religion on the board, but you also kill their unit that they were going to spread their faith with. So getting a kill on an enemy religious unit is like a huge swing. I still think purchasing mosques is worth my time. This should be the last Norwegian city to convert for me. Perfect. I've got Norway completely converted towards Tamar's last wish. And we can maybe send some of these guys to like hit Auckland and convert them, because I believe Auckland had a mission to get converted, which if I can flip them over, that'd be pretty nice. There is an enemy missionary here, and it might be worth my time to pick up a debater promotion and, you know, slap him around and get him out of here. How important is converting city-states? Honestly, I don't think converting city-states is very, very important. It is useful to do because they kind of act like little, you know, pressure points where they exert pressure on other players nearby. Thank you so much, Fluid Cube, for becoming a truce buddy. How's it going? Not sure. So I'll proselytize Nazca here as well, so you could see 1100 Eastern Orthodoxy, boom, instantaneously. I convert the entire city towards my religion, and then I can like completely secure my religion with a single missionary charge in here, and now we're like 100% completely Gucci. Let's do another proselytize here. 1700 Eastern Orthodoxy, click instantaneously. It's down to 400. Like that is the power of the proselytizer. It's like it's a reverse Uno card. It's like, oh, your religion was here? Nope, not anymore. And that's why it's such an important promotion for you to take. I don't know where that Japanese missionary went. He jumped into the water. Let's go hunt him down. I feel like there should be a corollary promotion for Martyr, and it should be like Holy Warrior, which is like a 10% chance when you kill an enemy a religious unit to get a relic. Like, I don't know, like holy trophies or something. I don't know. I think it would be cool to give the offensive person more power on that one. And we're going to just convert Nan Madol. And the reason you convert city-states is just because if you imagine your religion, like, I don't know if you guys understand graph theory from maths, but it's basically like imagine every node connects to every other node within a certain range and then exerts a small amount of pressure. And this just provides you with another node that's exerting positive pressure in your favor towards the enemy. So by not converting, it's not a huge swing, but every little city that you convert does contribute to the like resistance of your node towards enemy networks. It's like a simple way to think about it. And you can actually see the influence here from various cities coming in.
Thank you for your content. I love your videos.
Hey, thank you so much, Zophie Black, for the 12 months of a member. Graph theory, this is supposed to be an escape from work. This is my job. Let's go to, we're going to trade with Oslo again. I'm really happy with these trade routes. I'm liking these high yield, super powered trade routes. And we're getting Hagia Sophia incredibly quickly here. I feel like this game is already determined, so no reason to play it out, but I don't know. Well, there is a reason to play it, and that's because we have the map history thing here. And we get to watch the map develop over time. And also, it's a matter of like showing the execution too. All right, so now we're going to get to work on the Inca. And see, like a proselytizer on his own could basically flip a city. It's kind of insane. So let's get Timbuktu. Boom. Which is why I say that proselytizer plus whatever it's called, oh my god, I can't remember the name of it, is actually enough, often enough. I'm loving that my apostles are still quite cheap. I can't attack into the water, sadly. I need to kill that missionary. Another trade route, possibly, for the capital? To build Hagia Sophia a little bit quicker? I think the city of Kralix is fully built. And I don't need to do anything else in it, do I? No, I don't. I think I can just happily now come in here. I like do maybe get a builder and then just spam out holy side prayers for extra faith. But a lot of my movement, a lot of my work now as a player is just like moving units around the board. I don't want to say it's busy work, but it's kind of like it's kind of busy work. It's not entirely because what I'm doing is still relevant to the outcome of the game. But it's just an awful lot of micromanagement. So this is like when you're at this point in a religion game, this is the religion game churn. When you have like built your faith engine and you have, started launching the troops at the enemy like a giant swarm of AI, assimilating robots. So proselytize this city. I think that is Mali completely converted. Like look at the progress we've made in a very short amount of time. We've already completely taken over this peninsula in terms of religion. If we take a look at the religion screen, I should now be dominant of 3 civs. This will just rapidly, and I mean rapidly, continue to work in my favor. I'll see if I can use my missionaries to do a little bit of an explore. And then also to ideally convert Auckland. So can I attack into the water here? Boom, nice. Easy kill. Thank you so much, Jen Megadeth, for becoming a member of the channel.
$20.00. Finally caught a live stream. Thanks for all the great content, and happy holidays.
Thank you so much, MD. I really appreciate you. I think I need to like lower down how loud Sean Bean is here. Just like a scooch. 2 notches. Boom, boom. 2 scooches should do it. All right, we're continuing to trade with Norway because it's extremely advantageous for us to trade with Norway. Huge food and production in my capital, which means the Hagia Sophia is coming in extremely quickly, and now my capital yields are like insane. Beautiful. I do wish that it was like a little bit easier to thumbnail a religious victory. It's like, oh, what did you do? I converted a bunch of cities. Like, how do you show that in a thumbnail? You know what I mean? So ideally we want to use water to our advantage. While we do move a little bit slow on water, there are no obstacles on water. So proselytizer, make your way south, and then I'll bring the debater. I'll bring you with the proselytizer. And I'll send the debater and the missionaries here. Ooh. Can you rush straight through here? Almost gets that kill. We can completely annihilate him. Nice, perfect. We rolled high on our damage value. So we're obliterating. I probably need to send like another debater or 2 over here just to make sure I have a good spread of them. Thank you so much, MC Victory 09 for the continued gift sub. Appreciate you. Beowulf can help a lot. They surprise attack you when you're not ready. Yeah, Beowulf is kind of like a get out of jail free card when it comes to warfare. We did just pick up... We have 4 envoys in the bank now, so we need to think about how we distribute them among these city-states. Can I get a suzerainty here? Probably not. I probably want to hold on to suzerainty of Yerevan, so I'm going to put 3 into Yerevan to get that solid, and then I'll put 1 into Nazca, so I can get that up to extra 2 faith in every temple and consulate. And now we're up to nearly 500 faith per turn. So ideally, I want to just do a quick check to see if I'm missing any envoys. No, we're heading towards colonialism to pick extra envoys up. And we're making a decent amount. I wonder, do I have... Is Yapadana still available? I know that's kind of like a crazy question to ask at this phase of the game. But anything that can get me envoys is like a big deal here. So I think I'm now officially finished building settlers. I can plug this down, plug in harbor infrastructure. Republican Legacy is so cool. It's hard for me not to plug it in. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this setup here. Pearly Gates is looking amazing. Really chooching along on that faith and gold and science and culture. Do I want to build anything in here? Man, that's a tough one. That's a real old noggin twister. think I care about building more districts. I think I just do holy site prayers from now until the end of the game. And that's basically the entire purpose of like the majority of my cities now is, you know, what is your purpose? You do holy site prayers. That's it. That's your whole purpose. I think I'll add like 3 more debaters to this wave of missionaries heading over. Just again, this is basically what I'm spending the majority of my time doing. It's all micromanagement. It's all micromanagement the whole way down. Here's Hong Kong. Kind of sad that Hong Kong was captured again. Hashtag free Hong Kong. Let's do another proselytize. Boom. Proselytize Machu. Like we're just we're dominating. We can't be stopped. We're all like, look how far we've already gotten. $17 gold over Republican faith. I mean, I can completely eliminate all of my luxury problems through trade. I think we're going to be fine. Like my amenities are at completely neutral. I don't have negative amenities anywhere. I don't really have housing issues. That's the power of this, by the way. 13 of my cities are content. So I don't think I need. Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything with regards to the amenities front. So Republican tradition is not necessary. And the extra adjacency on my harbors will translate into production at shipyards. Let's convert one Nuku. Just have waves and waves and waves of apostles and missionaries coming through. There is a few Japanese missionaries happening over here, so I need to have like a few. It may be time for me to get an Inquisition and just get a couple of Inquisitors to hang around here. That's kind of where my brain's at right now. Can we talk about your Lord and Savior potatoes? Will there be a Mass City giveaway to convert the final save? I mean, we can do that.
What can be labeled?
I guess we should probably do it just for the sake of the awareness that people need of it. So I'm going to launch an Inquisition now. And now I have the option to quickly grab like Inquisitors wherever it makes sense to respond to this nonsense. Alright, we can start getting some kills. I don't actually care about the religious pressure here. I just care about killing their units, which is like essentially eliminating their faith from the game. I'll keep another debater in the area. I'm loving that I'm just able to keep waves and waves and waves of apostles coming here. There's first conversion. If it is, he wants me to stop converting, but it's like, it's God's will, dude. I can't, you know, I can't in good conscience not convert your cities. I'm sorry. It just has to happen. My religion is better. And so here's my logic here, right? My religion is better than his religion. So it would be bad for me not to spread my religion to him, right? I would be doing a bad thing. So I'm actually doing this because I'm completely selfless. I'm spreading my religion for completely selfless reasons. I in no way benefit or gain from the spreading of my own religion that I invented and fully control. It is the will of our Lord. Yeah, very noble of me. It's how self-sacrificing of me, right? All right. Probably I can't get away with a translator convert here. I can if I do this. I need to get this kill. Hong Kong's in like a really awkward spot. It's just like, it's in the way. I need to get past it. There is one argument to be made for doing a proselytizer translator if you have Yerevan in your game. And that's purely like every single one of your apostles will have the same set of promotions. So you don't even have to activate your brain when you're like making decisions about what to do. That is like the one big advantage of using the same promotions on everyone. And honestly, I think proselytizer translator is just like kind of OP. Wouldn't it also be selfless because it was Tamara's last wish? True. Actually true. Based and Tamar pilled. All right, I'm worried about these apostles. I mean, my guys are really, really strong in terms of missionaries, like defensively. So I'm not terrified of them. Hey, that's pretty sousa. You're being a little south right now. All right, let's kill here. Boom. And then I love that we heal after we kill. Wait, is that not working? Am I crazy? Should I have not healed there? Am I dumb? Did I misunderstand that ability? I thought Tamar heals after killing things. How do you get 2 promotions? You get 2 promotions. Well, we talked about this in a couple of episodes ago, like as we built up things. But if you have Moksha with Patron Saint, and we got extremely lucky with Yerevan this game, who let you pick any possible promotion, in combination with Moksha, which lets you have 2 promotions. It means you can have double promoted apostles and get the most overpowered combination in the game, which is proselytizer plus translator. So you eliminate 75% of the enemy pressure from the city, and then do a triple strength spread. So, you know, either of those are like very, very powerful. You combine them and it's broken. Is the thing. That's the thing. Individually, they're incredibly saucy. Together, they're broken. Okay, well, it's time to upgrade the mausoleum thumbnail here, boys. Oh my god, not too much of an upgrade, but goddamn, was that an upgrade? Let me just tell you. Apparently ocean next to ice counts as coast, which is why boats can kind of like slink around it, which is an interesting concept. Don't the individual promotions run out after there's like X number of units? Nope, their relics run out. Look at that. I actually think the production yield on some of my tiles here would be better if I unimproved my fisheries. But the fisheries also just like, look at that. That's a thing of beauty. Are you doing some apostles promoted for theological combat? I don't actually need to do that because I'm already I'm playing Scythia, who's incredibly strong for theological combat. And plus I have the plus 10 strength from Tamara's last wish from the world religion. So this is like, I hit my timing here in an incredibly powerful way. Ugh, of course you would be in that city. Of course you'd be in there. I hate that you could just hide. I think one of the big changes they need to make to the religion victory, like, is you shouldn't be able to just hide like a religion unit in a city who then like waits until the coast is clear to reconvert the city, because it makes it basically impossible for you to defeat someone religiously in multiplayer. Like, it's essentially impossible. It's like playing whack-a-mole, especially because they can declare war and you just kill your missionaries. And if you're playing a religion victory correctly, you've pretty much invested everything you can into your religion and basically nothing into your army. Why choose missionaries over apostles? It's good to mix in the occasional missionary, because they're just way cheaper than apostles, right? That's pretty much what it boils down to. They're cheaper, they're somewhat cost effective to mix in a few. Like just every now and again, just get 2 missionaries. It's not like the most efficient thing, like on an individual level, but in terms of like, because apostles get continuously more expensive, if you mix in the occasional missionary, you know, you're being efficient. So these are my my Uber apostles here who can do like mega conversions. Let's just quickly convert Kumasi here gently. Probably won't fully convert Kumasi, but that's fine. In terms of dedication here, maybe Heartbeat. I don't actually have that many of campuses. +3 gold. I do have a lot of trade routes, and I'm going to be getting more. I think taking the gold and the trade routes here is the right move. How come my apostles have 6 spreads? Some of my apostles have 6 spreads because they have the +2 spreads from Orator, and I also have mosques in my cities which give +1 spread. So that in total, that's basically doubling the spreads. Once I finish Hagia Sophia, I will have another +1 religion spread across all of my apostles and missionaries as well. Yeah, I don't actually have a campus, so free privateer, yoinks. I'll take that. So Japan doesn't like the fact that I'm walking units through his territory, but he's just going to have to stay mad. Stay mad, kid. As the kids say these days. I think I can convert this city actually with a triple spread here. I ran out of movement, so I guess that's not happening. Never mind. Set up alliances with the religious civs to prevent wars. The AI typically doesn't declare war on you. I mean, I guess I could in theory. Like, friendships are fine. No good natural wonder to drive by with Pilgrim. In theory, it would be like slightly more efficient if I were to do that. However, like there isn't a good natural wonder near me. I mean, I guess theoretically, now that I've gotten this far, Crater Lake, or rather, Fountain of Youth could be an option. I just don't think it's worth it. I think when you're in the position that I'm in and you already have the potential for an extra 2 spreads, I think Proselytizer plus translated together just becomes so overwhelmingly unstoppably powerful that that's what you go for. Awesome conversion. Boom, kill that unit. Ooh, spicy. He actually survived. Surprised. I am surprised right now. They do religious emergencies, but not war. Yeah, correct. Typically, you want to convert holy sites fairly late into the game. But I mean, you could do them early if you really want. Doesn't matter that much. Yeah, we're killing so many of Japan's missionaries here. So we're basically eating up all of Japan's faith. Now, he's making 360 faith per turn, which is not bad, actually. So he is going to be the late game threat. I think I may have to start directing a wave of apostles at him. I don't know if this is enough apostles to wipe out this side of the map, but I think it is time that we maybe started sending waves at Japan. The kaiju missionaries, if you will. God, that'd be kind of terrifying, actually. Like kaiju missionary, it's like a giant lizard monster that's here to tell you about Jesus. Those are the things that are born from my nightmares. There is a sneaky Eastern Orthodoxy apostle here. That should be fine. Cusco? More like convert. Boom, tomorrow's last wish. Yeah, feeling pretty good about this. I'm hoping that this is enough missionaries to convert Auckland, but often it might not be. Missionaries are not very efficient at actually converting another city. Waiting until you have enough to convert a whole civ is worth it because it prevents whack-a-mole. That's pretty much my main concern at this point in the game, is just like whack-a-mole. Like I'm going to have to deal with some whack-a-mole stuff as the game goes on here. I'm not too worried about it. We should be able to deal with it just okay. Like I think we have a robust enough economy and enough momentum now to where we should be able to convert like the majority of saves left in the game just off of the faith that we've already generated. I think I accidentally killed my debater. I was debated with my debater.
On my lunch break at work. This is good therapy.
Thanks.
Also, still on the first episode of this game, so no spoilers, please.
That is entirely impossible to prevent spoilers. But thank you so much, Edward, for the becoming a member of the channel. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. You know, I don't think I can dictate that. How do you feel by winning a game just by sending thoughts and prayers? I mean, it's pretty based. I seem to be winning pretty well. Yeah, I didn't have enough spreads without this last missionary to actually convert Auckland, which is a bit unfortunate. This apostle needs to save your last charge for Oli and Tambo. Cusco should convert with these two missionaries. Really? Oh, I guess it does need just like a little bit more pressure. Damn, where did all that pressure go? I have a wave of debaters coming in, so if anybody tries to resist my religion, you know, they'll be intellectually outpaced. So I think we've fully converted the Inca now. Yeah, the Inca are now converted, so we've got half of the civs in the game following my religion. Oh, perfect. That's an apostle in the extremely wrong position. If he wanted to, if he valued his life, he wouldn't have been there. There's our translator. So I'm going to start doing a mixture of like apostle missionary so I can continue to sustain a little bit better. The +10 is over from the World Congress. No, it's not. It's still there.
Politics, colonialism, imperialism, and war.
Colonialism. Perfect. The nice thing is, did they change? Did they change how Scythia's abilities work? I'm like 99% sure that they were supposed to get these bonuses on religious units. Was that like stealth nerfed and I just didn't notice or something? Boom. Easy kill, easy kill. And then we'll go ahead and get ourselves another shot on this guy. Am I crazy for thinking that that was how it worked? I swear. Do you think they'll do another patch for the game? I hope they will. I would like there to be another patch, but I mean, I accept that if there isn't, like, you know. I can understand that the developers consider the game to be essentially like feature complete in terms of content. And then the only real like thing left to change would be like bug fixes, which would be nice to get a goodbye bug fix, like spring cleaning. Okay, we're finished developing the game, but here's like a bug fix patch. Just like clean up a few of the like small loose ends. Sending a few debaters to Japan. Fix the barb bug. Yeah, just a few small, like maybe a couple of gameplay tweaks, a couple of barb changes, and then, you know, sort of dust your hands off and say, all right, guys, that's everything. Now it's up to you. You guys make the mods. Let's buy our shipyard. Boom. Perfect. In terms of this city, man, those tiles are tasty. I've got two. Ooh, I can start making friends with La Venta. Let's pop out Gothic Architecture because we're essentially done that wonder. We will pop in just for a turn Diplomatic League. And then I can put 2 points into La Venta and instantaneously get 3 envoys with them, which will be a huge amount of faith across my empire. So I think I'd like to pick up Natural History and Scorched Earth for the envoys. It's kind of like my main goal. And then probably Conservation as well. Yeah, Natural History, Scorched Earth, Conservation. That's a ton of late game envoys. That'll allow me to justify those mosques that I bought earlier. Probably would have been a good idea to build Kilwa this game. Yeah, it definitely would have been a good idea to build Kilwa. I kind of forgot about it and then just like didn't prioritize it. That would have been another part of like the trifecta of power. The quadfecta, it would have been then, but hey. So Japan actually has like a ton of apostles inside their territory. So bringing over some debaters here will be absolutely necessary in order to fight back their religion. I'm glad I'm bringing some debaters with my Japanese missionary wave that I'm sending.
It is a beautiful and important monument and an international intercultural treasure. Unless and until it can be shared by both religions in harmony, which would be a grand idea, it should remain a secular building, honoring both religions who have made it beautiful.
There's the Hagia Sophia, and I was told it's pronounced Hagia Sophia. So that's how I pronounce it. Now this is +1 religious spread across all of my missionaries and apostles. So that's a huge efficiency boost, which I'm a big fan of. I don't think there's any really other ones. I mean, Mont Saint Michel is kind of okay because I get the matter ability for free. So then technically I have triple promoted apostles. I don't care about religious tourism. I don't plan to lose any missionaries, so Mont Saint Michel seems like an awful waste. I think I'll just do Holy Side prayers. Just continuously produce extra faith for me, please. And now at this phase of the game, when your city start doing Holy Side prayers, this is when you click on like, you click food and faith. But especially you want your cities to be working these Holy Site buildings, because these are actually worth 9 faith per turn. And when you're going all in on faith, you don't really need anything but faith. So that's what I like to do. Once my cities have finished like their critical infrastructure, I'll just click this faith button, and they should usually, within reason, fill this building up. They won't like do dumb things like completely torpedo their economy. But one thing you can do is focus on food and faith, and it'll kind of like try to keep the city growing, which I think is a reasonable way to do things. Like I'll do like, hey, I want you to focus on faith, but I also want you to grow. So it'll prioritize like any tile that has 3 food on it. It'll like prioritize. Otherwise, it'll work this faith tile. Or if a tile like this has 3 faith and food, like then it'll prioritize these. So I just find focus on faith and food because that's the best way to get more faith. Now I've got square rigging, so I have +1 movement on my things. Steam power wouldn't be bad if I could get to it. It's only 2 techs away, plus I pick up industrialization for the extra production and coal that I can sell to the AI if I so choose. Speaking of selling to the AI, yoink and yoink. Anyone want to buy iron or anything like that? Yeah, Hojo will buy and you'll buy. Seems good. I really like that I was able to completely kickstart my economy off of trading with the AI. So another city completed. Focus on food and faith. Get me a builder. And then do all of the holy site charge things. Because we could use a builder to retool this city slightly. Thank you so much for Stepan Ribik. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but I did my best. Boom. Kill another guy and get a nice free spreads. A lot of my apostles are hurt over here, which is not ideal for efficiently spreading. So there is like a little inland sea here in between these continents. They're not like perfectly connected. All right, lovely. We have a debater here to take this guy on. Should be able to completely smash him to pieces. Guru? I don't think I need any gurus. It doesn't seem necessary. I have so much power. Yeah, I don't think I need gurus. I mean, it would be nice to have a guru with me, but I don't think it's necessary. Because my enemies aren't actually that far from me, so like my reinforcement range, or rather, my enemies are quite far from me, so my reinforcement range is a long, long time. So these guys would be sitting around doing nothing until a guy got here if I was waiting for the heal. So I'm better off just like rushing in and like, here we go, like translator, boom, boom, instantaneously flip the city away from him. So like, I could have waited around and gotten a slightly more efficient thing, or I could just run in and like, oh look, proselytize, boom, city is converted, easy. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. It just seems way better for me to do it the way that I'm doing it. I'm glad now, though, that we have 3 movement water units. Or a 3 movement embarkation. Because it was a bit of a struggle to like slowly walk my units over towards the next continent. 2 tiles at a time, painfully slow. Now the one thing I have to worry about is whack-a-mole. We did just circumnavigate the world, by the way. Is I do have to be careful for whack-a-mole, which is when you have fully converted a civ, but they have a couple of like religious units kind of hanging out on the map. And that's when it can become a little bit of a problem. I think I'm going to divert actually away from Babylon. And instead make sure I take out Ethiopia. I don't know how many cities Ethiopia has. I think there's a way to check, actually, in the UI. If I find Ethiopia here. Yeah, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. And I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's probably 6 somewhere around here. So if I can find his next 2 cities and get them converted, then I don't have to deal with his religion anymore. And eliminating a religion from the game is better than, in my opinion, starting another conversion crusade on another player. Religion screen shows how many cities are following. I don't care how many cities are following his religion. I only care about his cities. Because if I convert his cities, he can't recruit apostles anymore. Proselytizer plus translator, boom. 2 charges and the city is erased. Proselytizer, boom. So I think he may only have now 1 more city, and there it is. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a 6th city somewhere in the fog of war here that I need to look for. And there it is over here. Purchase monument, purchase granary. This city will probably never really contribute to the win of the game, but that's fine. Hey, thank you so much, Megan, for the $20.
And 0 cents high potato. If you're still taking city name requests, could you name one Wilbur's domain? Love your videos.
Sure thing. Here we go. Wilbur's. I think there's a couple of unnamed cities left. Wilbur's domain. There you go. You get this cool, neat city over here with a knight in it. Thank you so much for the $20 as well, by the way. This is arguably the least fun part of a religious victory. It's like getting all your ducks in a row and being prepared, having all your units ready to move. But you know, that is the power of a churn game, right? We're in the churn. We're churning. We're churning butter like we're churning our life around. Chili con churne? True. Chili con carte. I think I misread what you said there. It's like I'm really playing StarCraft again. At least in my opinion, the micro in StarCraft is more interesting. That's the thing. All right, there is Jimma. Now I do have to worry about this little guy here, so I'll start attacking him. If I can lower his health, it means he might be easier to kill. And therefore it won't be a problem for me to deal with. So I think I've fully converted Ethiopia. I just need to get rid of this apostle and make sure that I keep these cities suppressed. So I'll probably leave like a couple of apostles around just in case there's like some apostle out on the map that's going to like swing back and try to reconvert. And now I can move forward with the conversion plans of Babylon. And with regards to everyone else, I think my wave of missionaries coming at Japan, I think I'm just going to continue to send them west. I think that's a little bit faster to get over here. I should be able to convert Byzantium down here pretty easily, and then I could just like work in from this direction. Thank you so much, the Mr. McGiblets, for your Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Hey, you know, Morbus gets a cut of Twitch Primes in December. That's his Christmas bonus. So you're all contributing to Morbus being paid right now. Mod check primers, true. Where are the primers? We love our primers here, don't we? Primers are our favorite. So how is this guy's religion doing? I mean, it's a pretty weak religion, all things considered. There's like very little establishment. Who even is Shinto? That's a question for me. That's actually Byzantium's religion, and it's present in 6 cities, compared to Eastern Orthodoxy, which is present in 6. Buddhism is definitely the late game, like, boss fight here. I mean, aside from me, because I'm present in 39 cities. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Does Morbus play Civ? I don't think Morbus really plays Civ. He plays Civ like casually, I think, in his own time, the odd time, like when a new release comes out. We also found Candy here. That's pretty exciting. I think I still have the double Envoy card plugged in, so I can go full level 2 relationship with them instantaneously and gain suzerainty of them, apparently. I wasn't expecting suzerainty. But by getting suzerainty of them, I get extra faith from that one relic that we found like on turn 10. That's just been sitting here, slowly chooching away a little bit of extra faith. Happy about that. That's cool. I'd like to start getting these relationships to level 3. I did kind of mistakenly invest very heavily in faith purchasing my mosques this game. And that was probably a mistake. I should have hard built them, because by faith purchasing them, I essentially, I set them to be negative value for 30-ish turns. Although at this point now, 30 turns repayment on them is looking pretty valuable. So maybe it was the right call to actually buy them. So I said Byzantium's religion is weak, but he actually does have a fair amount of apostles. So I feel like I made the right call in waiting for me to deal with Ethiopia fully before I moved all these guys down here. So he's in this city now, which is a problem. So I need to like bait him out by stepping away and seeing if he'll come out of the city. Jimmy should be an easy convert. Boom. And then I'll leave 3 kind of low health apostles around here to kind of hold this city. Then we can start moving in the rest of my apostles a little bit more of a useful direction. These 3 guys should be able to completely suppress Ethiopia's religion now. So that is, I believe, now we have converted 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have converted 4 out of the 7 enemy players. So we're more than halfway in terms of conversion here. And in my opinion, having successfully converted 4 other players to my religion, that's a pretty good point to end this episode. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. All right, boom. We did it. We did an episode. Oh, stretch. Oh, somebody wanted me to rename a city. This will be Sunny Vale Trailer Park. There you go. Oh, I messed up the start of this. Bye, fellas. See y'all next time. We're not done. We're just, that was just one episode recorded. It's just just recording an outro for the YouTube video, right? I was playing Joy of Armin yesterday and was weirdly having fun with religion. I didn't go for a religious victory, but I had fun converting my continent. The VOD is up from yesterday. If you want to see my YouTube VODs, okay? Listen. Every time people struggle to see my VODs, I go through this process, okay? All of the YouTube live streaming channels are doing this, okay? What you do is, you want to see my YouTube VODs, you click on my channel, PotatoMcWhiskey, okay? You come down here to the front page, youtube.com/C PotatoMcWhiskey. You go to the home page. You can go to playlists, but it's easier to go to the home page. You scroll down, you see here, live stream VODs. This is a playlist that contains all of my old live streams. Okay, so you can see yesterday's. For some reason, it doesn't have yesterday's VOD in it. Hold on. Why does it not? Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. Why doesn't it have yesterday's VOD in it? I'm so confused.
$2.00. Can you rename a city? What's world?
Why are they going in the bottom? Okay, I fixed it. It was just organized incorrectly. Okay, but now you should be able to see all of my. If you go to you just go to PotatoMcWhiskey. You go to my homepage. You scroll down. Live stream VODs. There they are. Boom. They all get unlisted like a couple days after, unless they're like really good live streams. Then I don't unlist them. Where do you come from, PotatoMcWhiskey? I come from Ireland. Is the mic cutting in and out for anyone else? Type in X if the mic is cutting in and out for you guys. Otherwise, type nothing. The mic is cutting in and out for you, Big Z? No, don't type. Don't literally write nothing. Oh my god. If the mic is cutting in and out, I think that's an encoder issue. And because I'm not dropping frames, my encoder isn't overloaded. My task manager is fine. I'm like, we're fine. It's just when you turn your head, when I look away from my thing. I mean, it should be still fairly loud. It should just be quieter when I turn my head away from the microphone. Potato showing him his aimbot. Could you please keep your head immobile? Your mom keeps my head immobile. Got him. Okay. What's your favorite Civ, Potato? I don't know. Probably Khmer. Khmer. What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's just like I got to say your mom, and that's the only thing. What is the mod showing the extra details in the city-state screen? I'll be updating my UI mod video in the near future. The mod that's doing this is the Better... Oh God, I can't remember what it's called. Better City-States UI. So that's kind of exciting. I love this update to the UI. It's fantastic. I love the Envoy quest. I love the map history screen. Oh, this might have crashed my game. Oh. Blue screen of death. Oh yeah, definitely crashed my game. Can we get some Fs in chat? Because this map screen thing completely crashed my game. Alright, displayed device failed. Cool. Alright, be careful when we click on that button. It's just occasionally. Sometimes, here's the thing. Sometimes mods break the game a little bit, okay? Listen, type F once. Oh, your ears. I'm sorry, guys. Good thing you just saved. Yeah, I always... Well, I have... I also have autosaves every single turn, because I used to do autosaves every like 3 turns. And you know what? I have a like €2,000 computer. I can have an autosave every turn. I can just do that, okay? So I have an autosave every turn for every game that I play. And then I also have I save regularly every like hour or so that I play. Why are the intro screams so damn loud? You know what? You gotta know who made the game. 2K for Access made this game, okay? Show some respect.
Steady hum of machinery, the acrid smell of smoke, vision clouded by ash and soot. These are the signs of changing times. The lure
You mean scam saves?
and cultural advancements.
You can actually modify to get rid of the intro and have 30 seconds of your life. Nah.
Your challenge is to maintain
You see,
delicate
you seem like a guy who sees that screen a lot. I also think it's just a giant meme to force chat to look at that screen and modify their volume every time they watch my stream. It's just really fun. 2k euro doesn't mean much when the GPUs are 1/3 of that cost. Well, actually, probably more like 3k euro. Are you vaping, Potato? No, don't lie. No, I'm drinking Pepsi. Pepsi. I like to have a can of Pepsi with my live stream because it gives me that little bit of a caffeine buzz. Because there's like, how much caffeine is in here? Not much, but a little bit. A little bit. A little bit of caffeine. Can you vape potatoes? I don't know. Thank you so much, Fred Williamson. Let's get started. Let's finish this game out, right? Hey, buddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Scythia in the religion game, where I'm totally lisping out of control right now. And we have fully converted almost the entire map, with the exception of 3 key players. Notably, Byzantium, who has a ton of apostles running around. That's going to be completely difficult to defeat. Georgia, who is arguably the underdog here. I don't think Georgia is going to be a problem for me to convert. Now, Japan, maybe this wave of apostles will be able to take on Japan, but Japan is kind of insane and blowing my mind right now. They have nearly 400 faith per turn. When you compare that to my 700 faith per turn, and like Georgia's at 200, like whoop-de-doo. Georgia and Japan have been fighting a little bit because, you know, Japan has already converted a little bit of Georgia's territory, and Japan has also, or sorry, Byzantium has already been converted by Ethiopia, but I've basically eliminated Ethiopia's religion. So I'm pretty sure as long as I can take out this apostle, which is why I'm leaving 3 apostles in the area to try to catch him, I can basically completely eliminate Ethiopia's religion from the game, and it won't be a problem ever again. Okay, LPOW 100. I want you to type in chat, what is the one rule of PotatoMcWhiskey streams? What is the one rule? The one rule. Okay, that you've broken like 6 times now. I want you to guess, LPOW. You have 30 seconds to guess why I'm singling you out. Yeah. No spamming in chat, okay? You were too slow to answer, so you're not actually watching the stream, and you're just like, all you can do, you're a Control V gremlin, okay? So don't spam. You're banned. You can come back. You just have to send me an email and hope I see it. I mean, like, look, when I ask you a direct question, after you've been spamming chat with, like, copy pastas or whatever, and then I'm like, hey, username, person, respond to my question, and it takes you over a minute to respond. You're just, like, you're obviously not paying attention. You're here to spam. And I was like, all right, you're not paying attention. You're not listening in class. You're done. You're banned. It's that simple. I have no patience for people who just like come into chat and like spam, 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 the same thing, okay? Your unfunny joke doesn't get funnier when you spam it 8 times, okay? Nice. We got a harbor and lighthouse completed over here. Let's go ahead and grab that shipyard. That's a +8 production shipyard and +1 production on all these nice coastal tiles. A very tasty, very happy city here. We'll go ahead and focus on food and that. I would like that holy site. Otherwise, I think we just go now to holy site prayers to maximize our production. We come over here to Kralix. We get ourselves another couple of apostles. I think I'm going to need another couple of debaters over here for Constantinople and stuff like that. However, the debate over Constantinople does actually have a ton of debaters on the way already. I'm pretty sure at least a few of these guys I sent earlier in the game were debaters. Yeah, there's a couple of debaters in here, which is perfect. Oh, he's trying to escape to the north. I need to, like, stop him. Escaping is illegal, sir. You are not a free man. You are not a free to leave. Oh, I have my debater in position. I can completely annihilate this guy. Boom. Beautiful. Ain't she a beauty? You never want to stand next to enemy cities. You want to try to stand on their holy sites, because their units have to come to their holy sites to heal. So you want to stand on their holy sites, and ideally away from their cities, because otherwise they can just sit inside their cities. The real, like, defensive 500 IQ play is to put your holy site next to your city, because then you can have a religious unit inside the city stepping out and punching enemy religious units as they walk past and providing zone of control, while also being able to heal for free under no threat, because you can't kill religious units inside a city. It's incredibly annoying. It's something I'd love to see change about the religious victory. Morbus probably won't include me banning that guy, unless it's, like, at the end of the video. What do you think about having a faith tech tree? I think you're getting into, like, this is too much. It's too much. I think that's like severe feature bloat, in my opinion. Adding a faith tech tree. I think things are relatively okay the way they are now. I would like the trade routes towards religious city states to be boosted. So my religious units are no longer plus 10 combat strength, which is fine. And then I think if I was going to do one, I would say, you know, siphon funds should be done at a higher level. Otherwise, I don't really care what these kind of pass as. My diplomatic favor exists for me to generate money by selling it to the AI. Like this. Perfect time to sell Diplo favor is right after a World Congress. Georgia wants my Diplo favor really bad. I totally forgot to, like, make a cool Petra city here. Make sure we let's rectify the situation. Do I need to change my government? Oh, I don't need this card anymore. I probably don't really need serfdom anymore either. I do need religious units plus 5 combat strength, and it might be good to put Republican legacy in. Republican legacy isn't bad, so I think this is a good setup here. So plus 5 combat strength for my religious units. Is this city shrouded in, like, unknowable knowledge? Is this, like, in the fog of... It's like doing the fog of war thing. That's really annoying. So proselytizer translator, boom, instantaneously we convert his city, and he's instantaneously mad about it, which is exactly where we want him to be. We're not here for his benefit. We're here for our benefit. Japan is probably worried seeing this huge wave of apostles come at them now, because they've spotted them coming.
$14. 99 day 8 of asking Potato to play Australia again.
Thank you so much, awesome Australian bloke, for the 15 Australian dollars. I will play Australia. I don't know when though, but I will. I like Australia. It's a fun civ. It's arguably one of the more powerful civs in the game. I don't want to, like, attack uphill. Up water? Up land? Okay, we've got a pretty good lay of the land. We should be able to easily defeat all this nonsense in here. People told me I would just be a Kurgan spammer this game, but you know what? I actually don't have that many Kurgans. Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea to renew my friendships with people to prevent any bad noise from happening here. Let's go ahead and get our religious alliance with Norway. Like this. I'm not sure. What unit actually just died there? My missionary was killed by an apostle. That's fine. Missionaries die to apostles. Or apostles die to mission. Or whichever way that works around. That happens pretty regularly. It's understandable. It's not avoidable. Honestly, I don't think a guru is worth even adding. I didn't mean to buy you there. That was a mistake. You were meant to be bought in this city. Well, that happens sometimes. So we're trying to chase down this apostle up here, and I think it's Ethiopia's only apostle left. Alright, we can get a kill here. That should convert a little bit of cities. I'm not. I will be converting everyone. You cannot talk me out of it. Boom. There's Cherson. I would like to convert Nalanda as well. Pretty much every city I want to convert, right? Like if I can convert it, I will. That's my goal here. Also, this city, I really don't. This bug triggers the hell out of me. You know when cities are settled on the continent split and you can't get full sight of their city center? It really bothers me. God, yeah, I would love. I think that's one of the big innovations I would love for like single player save in future is just to be able to have an undo button. Like, whoops, I clicked the thing, undo. It's such a huge. I don't know if you guys have played Old World, but it's honestly, it's probably my favorite feature of that game. Is the fact that you can just, if you made a small mistake, you can click undo. Nobody judges you harshly for it. And it lets you learn the game so much faster too, because like you can experiment with like a single turn and like play things around. You don't have to reload the turn, and you can like very quickly see the consequences of your actions. An undo button in these games in single player is amazing, 100% of the time. So maybe I can get a kill here. Yeah. Oh, we found Matatapila as well. And we got Silk Texts. That's because I'm suzerain of Candy. So we got a free relic out of that. That's pretty good. Free relics, not bad. Majority of the woo. Yeah, let's just get the conversion going. Proselytizer translator, boom, instantly. Like a proselytizer translator apostle is like a nuclear bomb, dude. It just instantaneously like annihilates all of the religious pressure in a city.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Thank you so much for Bibbo the original for the Twitch Preem. The Twatch Premi. So here you have an apostle, proselytizer, and translator. Now, if we look at the pressure of the city, 3,786, okay? One single charge here, boom. And now we've basically equalized the pressure of the city, okay? Have I sold you on proselytizer translator yet? I really hope I have, because it's insane. It's insane. Like, we just instantaneously single turn converted Okayama. It's ridiculous what you can do. Nobody, no, you will not convince me of a better combo of promotions. Like you just won't. Undo in a 4x game is mad. Why is it? You take turns. Like I could be like, oh, what happens if I make this attack? Oh, I didn't kill him. All right, let me undo that and see if there's like a better. It's just like honestly, undo is just a learning tool for new players. Because like if you're a good player, you don't really need the undo very often, except for misclicks. In which case, oh, fantastic! I don't have to be like married to the misclicks that I made. Yerevan is probably the most disgustingly overpowered religious city-state in the entire game. It is insane what you can do with them.
Potatoes.
Fat Albus, thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Don't attack Takamune. Listen, Mutlu, you need to calm down. If you spammers, I become a banners. Alright, let's go ahead. Ooh, we can get a free, really powerful attack against this guy. Boom. And then we step forward with a proselytizer. Boom. Instantaneously equalize the pressure in here. One more charge. Osaka is mine. The war of religion for this continent has begun. And we already have a pretty decent foothold. Now, I mean, Nan Madol converted back, but you remember, we set Nan Madol as just like a muscle in our chain. We don't actually care about converting Nan Madol. It was just to make use of those missionaries. Thank you so much, Captain Frostbite, for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you, man. Okay, listen. You need to calm down, Mutlu. There's one rule. No spamming. Oh, that's not confusing at all. Judaism and Tamar's Last Wish have the exact same color. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun to make sure that I haven't like missed a city. Any Kurgan spammers in chat? Type Kurgan if you spam Kurgans. I want to know. I want to see my Kurgan spammers. YouTube chat be wild. Listen. Obviously, this is a public platform, and there's going to be certain rules that apply that I don't enforce personally. However, but they are enforced by the platform. The only extra rule that I really enforce is just don't spam shit, right? Obviously, don't be like homophobic, transphobic, xenophobic, all the phobics, okay? Don't be that. To follow the rules of the platform, right? That should be obvious. When I say there's only one rule, that doesn't mean like, oh, there's no other rules. No, obviously, okay? There's only one rule in addition to all the other normal rules that you're normally expected to abide by in your like daily life, okay? Boom, we converted another city, and boom. We've almost completely converted Byzantium. We have one more city to go. Can we get this kill here? Swoop. I think with that kill, we have fully converted this entire area. Now we can get to work on Georgia. Georgia has a relatively small empire, so it shouldn't be a problem for me to convert them at all. In terms of religious victory, I'm there, dude. I'm 6 of 8. I just need to get Hojo and Tamar converted. And it's kind of funny. It's going to be kind of fitting that Tamar will probably be the last civ that I convert. Gonna step forward, convert Gifu. I really feel like I wish the city was called G Fuel. I actually don't even know what G Fuel is. Is it some like gamer thing? Like you drink caffeine and it makes you better at games. It just sounds like, I don't know, dude. That just sounds healthy. I'm pretty sure. Here's my hot take, okay? Anything that's marketed for a gamer's diet is probably not healthy enough to eat, like, by anyone. That's my take, okay? You can take that take to the bank. And I'm pretty sure if you follow that, you will be pretty safe 99% of the time. I didn't know Potato was a fake gamer. You know what? If knowing what G Fuel is what I need to do to be a real gamer, I don't want to be a real gamer. All right, lovely. Happy days. Days industrialization plus 1 production to our mines. Awesome. Very happy with that. Do I have a debater around? I do. Let's attack him. Wave after wave of my apostles arrive here now. They're also sending their own like counterattack wave, but it's not really doing anything because I think they keep panicking and realizing that I'm winning. Like I'm actually just winning the game, and they're like, "Oh no, we need to go back." And they're like, "Wait, we have to try and convert him." They're like, "Oh no, we need to go back. Let's get caught in an infinite loop." I'm looping. Oh my god, I'm gonna loop. Harbor, holy site completed. Then we can instantaneously go focus on food and faith and do all of the holy site prayers. Pretty much anything else doesn't count. We just need to get a mosque in here. Can't faith purchase the mosque. Go ahead and build the mosque. Faith, food, scroll, holy site prayers. Done. Now this is loop racing for sure. Progress is kind of slow on Japan. Yeah, okay. We'll hit Kyoto. Man, Kyoto had like an insane amount of pressure on it, like thousands. Because I just eliminated 3/4. So there was like 12,000 pressure here last turn, and I just eliminated 9,000 of that. So, yeah, my 90 science is like a real threat to the AI. Actually, I'm curious, how close has anyone actually researched rocketry? No, I might win before people get rocketry. I think this was actually just a really, like, despite the fact that we got an absolutely, like, garbage starting location, this was a really clean religious win. Like, just really solid. Ooh, major defeat. That's a debater! Oh god, run! Kill the guy in the water! Can't. Sometimes you run up against a debater. And, you know, you lose. You lose the video game. No, I didn't mean to click on you, Byzantium! Get away from me! We can get this kill. Boom. Nice. Nice. Is this actually a debater? What's going on here? He is a debater. Okay. Do I have any debaters left? I don't know. I thought I'd sent a few debaters over here. Yeah, I got a couple. So we should be good. Alright, the moment of truth, kill. And I think that is officially Eastern Orthodoxy completely eliminated. We killed all of the religious units, so we're completely secure over here. And now it's just a matter of getting Japan on our side. I think we can do Georgia pretty easily. Hashtag I'm a Kurgan spammer. I wonder what they'll do here. Okay, they attacked me. Okay, yeah, they're going for some attacks, which makes sense. I think the big thing is to get this guy into the water to keep him from dying here. We convert to Bleacy if we can. I have a debater here. Can you get over here to get the attack in? Okay, the combination of these two units should get this kill. And I think our main goal right now is to try to just eliminate as much enemy pressure as possible. Few step. Ugh, that's annoying. But I might be able to kill this guy in the water. Okay, I didn't actually. Somehow I failed to kill that guy in the water. I don't know how I managed that, but whatever. We'll lose a missionary / apostle. Hey, thank you so much, Alejandro, for the membership. Appreciate you. What have we got here? Proselytizer, debater. So we want to look for fights with this guy, ideally. Here's a fight. Boom. You step forward, attack. You step forward, attack. There's a kill. Yeah, he's got a lot of religious units around here. Proselytizer, debater. Major defeat against an enemy debater. Okay, that's not good. Why is he so strong? Holy crap. Holy ground? Is this his holy city? I think Nagoya is his holy city, right? Yeah, Nagoya is the holy city, so that's going to be the hardest one to convert. But I should be able to do it. Thank you so much, Alejandro. Or, sorry, Bacon Flavored Streaming. Thank you so much for the tier 1. And hey, Sassy. Keeping them moving. Translator. This should be a pretty easy convert. Boom. Actually, not an easy convert. The city also had like 12k. All these cities have like insane religious pressure built up, like 12k and stuff. I would not be able to break this without like a proselytizer. It's insane, dude. You make your way over here. I really don't like making long moves with my units because they often just have a really bad pathing, and like you're better off just like micromanaging them in order to get them to where they're going like a little bit more efficiently. Like I'm clicking here, and like who God knows if they'll actually make it. What's the best promotion combo for fighting an apostle? Literally anything with debater. Just that's all that matters is debater. Maybe debater plus heal, so they can heal each other while they sit on a holy site. But the only thing that matters for fighting apostles is like an apostle with debater, and then a couple of like inquisitors for flanking bonuses. That's all you need. Once you have that, you're fine. I'm really mad that this guy didn't die. There's nationalism, which is perfect. So I definitely don't want to be in. I guess I can hit him with the convert here to reduce his pressure, to make his life hell. Takamatsu's been converted now. Perfect. I think we almost have Japan on the ropes here. His whole religion is beginning to crumble. Major victory. Boom. Perfect. Yeah, I think he's on the ropes. He still has a majority. But it's a very, very slim majority. But yeah, honestly, all you really need to hold your religion is like if you can get a debater into your capital, into your holy city, you should be fine. Like once you have that, you're chooching. Don't think I need to buy any more apostles now at this point. I think the game is won, and it's just a matter of executing the last few turns. This is a proselytizer. Boom. Eliminate the pressure from Sendai. Proselytizer translator. Eliminate the pressure from Batumi. There's a nice little battle going on down here. I think I can get this kill. Boom. There's another free kill. We jump in the water. We move to here. Spread. Spread. We're on the verge of eliminating Judaism.
Potato 78. PotatoMcSweaty.
Thank you so much. Mutlu. Dude, okay. Mutlu. I even gave you a warning. I timed you out. I timed you out before I banned you. I gave you a chance to reconcile your spamming ways. And then you come back and you do it again after I've talked about spamming. You're done. Goodbye. I don't understand. Don't email me. Tamar's last wish, Tbilisi. Bring the popcorn, we have an execution. True. Chat loves the killing. A public execution. It really brings a crowd together, you know? I mean, you can kill my people, but it doesn't matter. Right? It's not going to make a difference here at this point. It's too late for that. Religious emergency? Let's just vote that down. It passed, but that doesn't matter. Because they're trying to convert this city over here, and, like, honestly, who asked? So we have Sendai converted. Takamatsu converted. Yokohama has a lot of pressure, but I think this guy... when he gets a bit more power, should be able to do it. Nagoya, boom, converted his holy city. Easy. Easy clap. Converted Kyoto. I think that is the majority of Japan's cities converted. Really? Wait. Oh no, he caught me slipping. Divert. He took over my friend. Click. Divert. We divert apostles. We have to save Norway from Buddhism. Oh, hey. He caught me slipping. He did. How do I not have a majority of his cities? 1, 2, 3 Japanese cities following his religion. Am I mental? Guys. There's only 3 Japanese cities following. Maybe that hasn't updated yet. Maybe I'm crazy. The debaters have arrived. The dark horsemen of online debate are here to question you about your morality. Surely this city should convert this turn with all these missionaries, copium. Rustavi. Alright, I think now she cannot convert. There we go. There's converted Rustavi. Perfect. She can't make any more religious units. So I think we've got her in the bag. Got it in the bag? Got her in the bag. Well, that sounds like I'm kidnapping her. I've got it in the bag. Not her in the bag. I thought it went by all cities following the religion, not just the civ's own cities. You need 75. I thought it's 50% of each civ. You just need a majority. You don't need 75%. You just need 50%. That's all you need. It's if they have 11 cities, you need 6. You just need a majority. I'm like 99% sure. That's how it's always worked for me. Unless like the mechanics have changed. Yeah, look, okay, it just hadn't updated yet. So now I just need to grab Georgia and Norway. And we've got it in the bag. It's in the bag. You convert Hamar. Major victory. Boom. Easy life. Easy kills. So there's the conversion we were looking for. George is next. You don't even have holy city bonuses anymore, dude. You're done. Okay, that is a huge unit here. It's an absolute unit of an apostle. Let's see if we can surround him. My debater is of equal power to your debater. However, I have flanking bonus. Boom and boom. Really? Alrighty, I think we have now achieved our final destination. Our goal is ready. And I think this is actually one of the fastest games I've ever won. Believe it or not. In terms of religion. Religion is usually quite a slow grind. And I'm pretty sure if I can get like a couple of sneaky converts. There we go, we won the game. Easy, didn't even have to trade cities.
We have a basic
Didn't even have to give cities away.
Something greater than ourselves. We crave solace in the darkness and light unto our path.
Whew.
Thanks to you, we found meaning amid the cosmos.
That is pretty nice. And I'd like to point out that I didn't even do Kurgan spam, all right? Ranking, we pretty low on the ranking. But look at these graphs, dude. Take a look at these graphs. Buildings constructed. I'm surprised. Like, look how bad my... This is an absolute trash tier early game, dude. Look at this. I just need to, like, mute the game while I talk to you guys because it's, like, playing a sound over and over again. Look at this trash tier start. Like, look how bad my start was. It's like by turn 100, I was like, people had 5 to 6 times more buildings than me. Religions founded, of course. The most important graph. Oh my god, why can I never find it? Total religions founded. Boom. Look at that. I was actually same turn as Ethiopia, believe it or not. I just clicked sooner, which is pretty nice. Cities lost. Not many cities were lost. Is there a way to see total, like, I wish there was like religious battles, cities converted, you know, wonders constructed. Although the real thing here is player faith. Look at that faith, dude. And again, I started off pretty weak, but then my economy, it just snowballs and snowballs and snowballs until my faith economy is just untouchable. But like, look how bad the early game is. I had an absolutely trash tier start location. Let's be real here, okay? I had a garbage. I didn't even actually build the most districts this game because I went for a religion victory, which usually involves going for like a lot of very upfront kind of stuff. But my science was, I never climbed out of bottom science this game. That just goes to show you how little science matters in a religion game. And it's probably similar, although culture is a little bit different. You want to be like middle of the pack with culture or top of the pack, because the sooner you get certain milestones with your culture, the better. But yeah, look at that, boom. Look at that, dude. Very cool. Not even a single war fought. Gift him a Nobel. True, I didn't actually fight a single war this game. Player score. Surprised that I actually managed to get top score at the end there. Surprised. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go back and do one more turn. For the important thing here is we can now unmute the game because it's not doing weird stuff. And let's watch a replay of the game and hope that the map doesn't crash. We'll just give it a moment here. We'll go back to the start of the game. And we could just watch. Look, actually look at this start location, dude. It was so terrible. It was so terrible, but we clawed it back. Let's play it on a relatively slow speed. And we can see the whole game unfold. Like, look at this start location. It was like a weird desert, tundra, snow peninsula with almost entirely water tiles. And I didn't go God of the Sea. It was so terrible. It was genuinely a shocking start. And I don't know how I managed to claw it back. I think the real thing here that saved me this game from this terrible start location was the fact that I had an isolated start location. That nobody was able to really attack me early. If I had been close enough for an AI, like if Dido had spawned a little bit closer, if Norway had started a little bit closer, and someone had been able to attack me early before I could establish those positive relationships with people, I think it would have been game over for me. But yeah, we found, and we managed to settle our way out of a bad start location as well. And even though our land is terrible, managed to put together the triumvirate of superpowers, build lots of holy sites. Now, I think some of the game settings were working in our favor too. If we're going to be totally honest here, having a lot of religious city-states in the game was a big part of why I won. Having Yerevan next to me, having Moksha, having Hagia Sophia, having all these things working in my favor really helped me out here. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this game. I'm very satisfied with how it went. And I had a lot of fun doing a sort of strange religious victory game. I think turns out I was wrong about this Killer Osiris. People told me, and I just assumed it was true, that this ability works for religious units, but I never saw it actually working for me. This should say military units receive, because all implies to me religious are included. And I was told that this was true. This includes religious units. Because if I go and I hover over a wounded enemy unit, I'm not getting Killer Osiris here. And I think I'm supposed to. Am I nuts? I feel like I should get Killer Osiris here. Potato, listen, I knew you would find your way to victory when you spawned next to Yerevan in the beginning of the game, and when I found a relic that was pretty powerful. Am I mad? I feel like they used to get this bonus. Maybe I'm misremembering. I swear Killer Osiris used to work. The one of the government plaza worked for religious units, or at least used to the last time I checked. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this should... I feel like Scythia would be a far more interesting save if this worked for religious units. Are you planning on starting another game or calling it here? Games like this make me think I need to play out more of my losing games. Honestly, play when you're losing a game, play an extra 20 turns and see if you can do something. It was post Mayan edition. So they did actually nerf it. Hang on. Scythia balance changes Civ 6. This ability, I'm looking at the wiki here. It says, this ability also has religious implications. Their apostles are stronger in theological combat and can heal 30 hit points when winning. So, I only have UI mods installed, so this must have changed at some point. And then the wiki just doesn't reflect it. And realistically, I didn't even spam that many Kurgans. If we go through and look through my empire, which is usually the route people go through to make religious Scythia work, I only have 17 Kurgans across my entire empire. I wouldn't call that really Kurgan spam. I don't think this was doing a lot of heavy lifting for me. In an ideal case, this amount of Kurgans is worth what? 60 faith for me? Nah. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can find list of Civ 6 patch notes. Let's see. Maya. Control F Scythia. Shh. Oh my god, why? Does anyone remember roughly when the Scythia changes came in? See, I'm trying to find it. I hate that it makes that like Windows error noise when you search for something and nothing turns up. Check the Civilopedia. What? Just going through like all the patch notes and like searching for Scythia. Or would it be Tamiris? I don't know how I should. I don't like. I hear. Let me mute the stream so only I can hear it. Does anyone know when that was changed? I wait. Let me sign up this video. I love you all very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the series. Bye bye. All right. Yo, turn on sticky keys. Shut your mouth. It's not even wing. It does. Hold on, I'm looking. I'm searching the patch notes and I'm not finding it. Can anyone find the patch notes where they changed it? Because it's really triggering me. Summer of 2017. Scroll. Scrummer. Ah, no, they nerfed the heal then. Summer 2017. They nerfed the heal. Scythia's heal went down from 50 to 30. How long do we have to wait until someone makes a comprehensive Dune mod for Civ?
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em
Probably
in a
not long.
stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Okay, I guess I'm just not like finding it. What would you guys like to do right now? Oh, thank you so much. I missed it. The Daydream Scribbler. Hi, Potato from Lurker3. I've been watching your videos on YouTube recently because I got into the game a few weeks ago. One thing that's been really hard for me is that I find videos from 2 years ago and then try to do something you did and it's been changed. The lack of easily visible patch notes has been annoying. Haha. Anyway, thanks for the videos. You can actually find, yeah, I'd want the guys to remake The Fall from Heaven. I would really like to see... So here was an idea I had. For a Civ is like, what if you like, because you could use this mechanic to turn this into a space game, right? Like just stick with me here, right? On this thought process, okay? You just turn coastal tiles into space tiles, all right? You make land tiles look like space tiles, and then you put resources on the land tiles that are like planets, and then the actual like settleable, so like if you settle on a resource, it'll like make it like a planet city. Then you build like space stations in space. You know what I'm saying? You could do like really, really cool things. You could have asteroids. And then instead of like generating continents, you generate little like solar systems. So like There'd be like the sun tile in the center that you can improve with like a Dyson sphere. Then you'd have like an asteroid belt. You'd have like planets orbiting the sun. It would be really, really cool. I don't know. I think that would be really cool. You could even have it where like maybe you can only settle suns as like a sort of, make it sort of rather than settling cities, you're like settling the system, and the sun is sort of like the seat of power that you operate from. I don't know. I think it would be really, really cool. You could do some really, really cool stuff. What would you guys like to see me do now that we finished our game? How about playing one of Super Tact's civs? I don't think I have the beans in me to do a full game right now. Do you have a final opinion on Humankind? My final opinion on Humankind is that it's too early to have a final opinion on Humankind. The game will continue to get developed and built upon, and it's a fun and exciting game. I really like the game. It has like a couple of small like bug issues at the moment, and then it has sort of the basic 4X / grand strategy problem where like the release version is always a little bit light on content, because the reality is games like Humankind, Civ 6, all this sort of stuff, you're basically just building the really basic game and then releasing it and then seeing what the people want you to put into it. And that's how you get a good 4X game. Could you do a poll on what you want to do? Play a fun scenario? I just want to like play Against the Storm. I really like Against the Storm. I just want some ideas. Have you played Galactic Civilizations? I like Galactic Civilizations. It kind of has like a little bit of weirdness. The city management isn't satisfying in Gal Civ. Why not Diplomacy Victory? Diplomacy Victory is fine. It's just like, it's just kind of boring in my opinion. Are you going to give Inquisitive Otters one error behind mod to try and turn them into a super brutal deity? I mean, I guess I could. It's not my... I don't love challenge modes. What's an Empire country and legendary leader that you think would be a fun civ? Ever played Frostpunk? Yeah, I played Frostpunk when it released. And I played the game for maybe 5-6 hours, maybe 10 hours. And I got pretty much everything I wanted out of the game. So no plans to ever play it again, really. Go and say and implement like Caveman to Cosmos. Caveman to Cosmos is a really cool mod for Civ 4. Nuzlocke. I'm not going to do the Nuzlocke tonight. I'm having a chill couple of days. But we'll start the Nuzlocke back up when it's actually January. I thought I would actually get the Nuzlocke done before Christmas. Man, I was ambitious. Play a Pirates mod game. I've never actually played the Pirates game. Any chatters want to play Pirates with me? Not into Stellaris. I really, really, really like Stellaris. I have we have a look here. Let me tell you now. I have 500 hours, 466 hours in Stellaris, rounded up there a little bit. So how do I multiplayer play Pirates? All right, I'm just going to click this. Yes, hang on. Internet. Create game. Pirates. This will be called PotatoMcPirates. Join the game. And if you're a viewer, just type in I love potatoes when you join, so I know you're not like crazy person. We're all just going to do random. Have you ever played Northgard? I really like Northgard. I can join. Anyone can join. Whoever can find my lobby can join. I love Stellaris. Go for it. It's very complex. I really like Stellaris. Northgard is a big letdown. It's hard to disagree. Northgard is a really, really deep, intricate game with a very, very wide set of content. Really? Not one person? Okay. I would expect you guys to have loaded the game in by now. Oh. It says computers here. Should these be blank? Is it because I have mods installed? Hold on. Do I need to like disable my mods to play this? Has anyone else's PC been overheating on Civ lately? That's probably like a PC configuration issue and not a Civ issue. What you need to do is, if you're confident building computers, you probably have to go in and replace your thermal paste on your CPU. You should probably also do a diagnostic on what component is overheating. It's usually your CPU. Sometimes it can be your graphics card. If it's your PSU, you're literally sitting on a time bomb. It could explode on you. So I would recommend you hit single player. Multiplayer. Internet. No mods, click. Hasn't been overheating on any other game, but thanks. It's probably a CPU thing then. If they choose between never having another potato or never having a whiskey again, which would you give up? You know what? I reject your question. I'd probably eat more potatoes than I drink whiskey. But I like whiskey more. That's the thing. What's a hard choice? Thinking of picking up a new RTS on the Steam sale. Suggestions. I would say, if I take a quick look at my real-time strategy here. Let's see. RTS. I click. Age of Empires 4 is really good. Age of Empires 2 is quite good. Age of Empires 3 I don't recommend. Northgard is kind of a city builder RTS 4X game. It's a interesting, very different kind of RTS. I would maybe recommend Northgard if you're looking for a very different kind of RTS game. Super popular, super great game. Age of Darkness Final Stand. This is, if you're looking for a game that's kind of like, God, what was that zombie survival game? They Are Billions. If you're looking for a game that's like They Are Billions, Age of Darkness Final Stand is like a slightly different take on that game. Very, very fun. Very, very good. Oh, my game crashed. Lovely. Well, that's pleasant. Iron Harvest. I want to like this game so much, but once I knew it was a Company of Heroes style game, I lost all of my interest in this game. It's like how 100% how to make potato have zero interest in your game. It's like designed like a Company of Heroes game. I'm sorry. Listen, Company of Heroes, they're okay games. I hate them. I'm sorry. Carbonated or flat water for sure. Civ crashed after I tried to play Pirates. Rip. They Are Billions is a very fun game. Command & Conquer Remastered. Honestly, I may unironically play this game right now. Hang on. It's 24 gigabytes? Holy shit, dude. I guess we're not playing this. What happened to Civ? We won. All right, let me What would you guys like to see me do? Come on. We have a blank canvas. Zeus and Poseidon? Yeah, I really like Zeus and Poseidon. Those are fun games. RimWorld? Listen, I have infinite games here. Do I have Apex installed here? I do have Apex, and I do like Apex. Can you play Age of Wonders Planetfall? I have actually been playing Age of Wonders Planetfall. That is a fun as hell game. Okay, let me get a poll going here. Poll. What game next? Question mark. Age of Wonders Planetfall. Northgard. Apex Legends. Have you ever played Stardew Valley? I have. Against the Storm. There's a nice spread of games here. Let me get a poll going. Create new poll. What game next? Question mark. Age of Wonders Planetfall is easily one of the best Age of Wonders games. All right, polls are starting. Start your votes. Is the Civ 6 stream over? You can rewind it to go watch the. You can rewind to go watch the actual Civ gameplay. Seems like people are split on what to go for. A lot of people want to watch Age of Wonders or Against the Storm. Age of Wonders Planetfall is pretty powerful right now. Ooh. I'm going to text someone. Hang on. I'll check that thing in a minute. Open Age of Wonders to us? What is Age of Wonders Planetfall? I'll explain the game once we're into it. But it looks like I'm gonna get your votes in, but I'm gonna say please make an Age of Wonders series for noobs too. There's a really good YouTuber called Winslayer. Winslayer YouTube. This guy here, Winslayer Gaming. This guy has really, really, really good videos on Age of Wonders Planetfall. He plays multiplayer all the time. He's super good at the game. He has some fantastic tutorials if you sort by like most viewed. Usually his most popular videos are Age of Wonders Planetfall's tutorials. So you can also just go into his playlists and find his tutorials. He's super, super, super great. This is the guy I go to when I want to know Planetfall. Oh, he's actually streaming. Hey. Wait, is he streaming? Winslayer. You saucy dog. You know what I'm going to do?
I should be fine with this, probably.
At Winslayer. Are you up for teaching some new players the game?
Sure. Supply. I will just keep resupply on critical units like Malik Thor.
Yeah, take that.
Hold on. Does he see my message?
Oh, cluster mines. How will I avoid them?
Great question. You don't.
Okay, he never saw my message. Age of Wonders Planetfall won the vote.
They are never where you need
I was gonna raid him.
Influence for peace with the growth. That's like a lot.
Okay, he's not looking at the chat. All right, I was gonna raid him and like let him show you guys. And you know what? I'm gonna do that anyway, because I'm gonna go make dinner. We're finishing early.
Is that the one on YouTube? Am I up for teaching some new players the game? Kinda am. Yeah, my server has new people joining it every once in a while.
All right, we're gonna go over to Winslayer.
Saturdays.
Catch you guys later.
Dude, this is a big moment here. Do you know who PotatoMcWhiskey is, Amigdara?
No, I don't know any potato.
He's got